It is a beautiful night for college lacrosse here in College Park, Maryland, and we have got a whopper for you. Rutgers, fresh off an upset victory over Michigan a week ago, travels down south, I-95, to take on the Maryland Terrapins, looking to defend their home turf. And there's our standings. Johns Hopkins, a perfect 3-0. They'll be in action tomorrow night against Ohio State. Maryland 2-1. Penn State, big win over Michigan earlier today. And there you can see Rutgers, if they can get the W here, create a little bit of a logjam up top. And that is a big face-off win to start things off here. Cole Brams for Rutgers. Maryland wearing the white jerseys, red helmets, red shorts. And really a perfect night here at College Park. Temperatures are comfortable, good crowd on hand. There's a save by McNeely. Nice shot, little give and go behind the cage. Nick Red comes up with the ground ball. Gets the ball taken away. Terrific check from number 77 in white.
That's what you do not want for the Scarlet Knights there. Knobloch turning the ball over. Burlace with a great ground ball. Oh, but there's Shane again, picking it up.
Alvidi with the takeaway, but Knobloch gets it right back. Steps in, fires. Ball goes over the crossbar, backed up by Peters. If you're Maryland, what do you adjust from that first offensive possession to try to penetrate this defense of Rutgers? Right? More lackadaisical play at the midfield. Owen Murphy gets stripped.
Running out on a sunny Sunday in April, and there was about 7,000 people in the stands. It was super tough to play, and we actually ended up losing that game.
Ross Scott used the pick shot. McNaney snags it clean. Harris Hubbard, Washington and Lee and Furman transfer. Double transfer there for the Scarlet Knights. Urksa runs out of real estate. There's Stoller with the save.
See in the crease.
In 2024 in the Big Ten. He was the Big Ten specialist and the freshman of the week. 19 saves against Michigan. Turning the corner is Nick Tereski. Save.
Ajax bringing the ball up. We're in the legendary Terrapin 1.
Brett Makar wore it last year, the first defenseman to wear it. So many greats on the offensive end have worn it before, and that is a great look. Daniel Kelly takes the feed from behind the cage and bounces it by Cardin Stoller. Terps up 1-0.
The little Maryland mosh pit. We gotta love that. It all starts with McNaney with the save. Bingo right there. Big save by McNaney. Ajax bringing it up. And then we have Maliver, sees little Daniel Kelly, the lefty, fundamentals up and over right there. Just a kid from Baltimore doing his due diligence. Pocket placement, 5-hole.
Beautiful shot. You gonna make the trip? Go out to Ohio State Lacrosse Stadium? Spano shot, saved by Cardin Stoller. That's what Stoller does. Makes saves with all parts of his body. Jack Frassi out of Penn State does the same, and there's the pole goal. Ryan Splain with a dart. Beautiful bounce shot from Splain, number 17 in red, and we're level at 1. It starts with defense. He is the Big Ten Freshman of the Week because of saves like this. Might have hit a little post as well. Goalie's best friend in the 6x6 are the pipes. Splain, great handle, pulls up, dials it from downtown. Rutgers is feeling it. They've tied the game at 1. Turnovers, the Terps with 6, Rutgers with 4. Both these teams looking to reverse their fortunes. How big is it when a pole scores a goal like that?
Huge, huge. I mean, it's what we call a bench goal. The bench, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights bench was half on the field.
Sure. Nene made saves. Chorus had 4 goals. Feet inside. Nice move and a goal. Terrific finish. It's Dante Coulis, the junior out of Cordes, Ontario. Great ball movement. Keep your feet moving. Score a goal.
Just a kid from Canada making it happen. Look at the tattoos. A little hair to the back. Got a little eye black going. The swag with number 1 for Rutgers. But more importantly, the play. Coming in here with a great move from Knobloch. Getting in here, faking, finishing it. I like it. Number 1. I think this is important. Bringing the stick across his chest and then finishing near side. Not too many goalies can make that save, and obviously got past McNaney here. In the lineup here this year, didn't get too much playing time last year, but I think a key part of this starting midfield.
Almost had to step inside. Thought he could have pressed the issue, but Jones again harassing number 38 in white. 20 seconds to shoot for the Terps. Kelly, he's a lefty, puts it in his right hand, and he finds pay dirt. I don't think Stoller expected that shot. Either way, we're tied at 2.
Daniel Kelly bringing out tricks here in College Park. I don't think we even saw it coming.
No.
We've seen a lot of lefty goals out of him. And we see a little righty going to the same spot, the 5-hole. Big goal by Daniel Kelly, and we'll take a little replay here. I think the important aspect is kind of the hesitation, and then he shoots it. The hesitation on the dodge, and then in the right hand, no one expects it, and he puts it 5-hole and cans it.
Very unlike Rutgers, and you can see this aggressive man-to-man defense being employed by the Scarlet Knights. Stoller, how you like me now? You know, maybe to your point, let's spin it around, bang it around a little bit, give our defense a breather. Chorus gets a step, runs out of angle. Syracuse with a rocket. That will get the Terp Nation on their feet. Maryland is back in the lead.
Wow, I mean, not much to it. The high heat from Syracuse, the bench was halfway on the field. There's nothing more you would like on a nice Saturday here in College Park. Let's take a little replay. Maliver keeping his eyes open up top, sees it, steps. I think the veteran move here is catching it into it, and then obviously pointing at the bench, the fans, getting everybody hyped. Ryan Syracuse is on the board.
Not right now. I think that their matchups are okay. They're getting the ball on the turf. They're creating turnovers. That's what you got to watch out for. And when they can hit the backside, that's what you want Cardin Stoller to do. Nice save. What do you think Rutgers could do to get them off, involved more in the game?
I think setting them up for more dodges, I think, is important. As I mentioned it earlier, the aspect for Rutgers to dodge it and draw one and move it to another guy to then make the opportunity, make the play, I think is important. I do think as well, the best midfield coming out of this class to be drafted for the Premier Lacrosse League.
Here he is up top. Shot passed up, and there's pay dirt. It's Cardilla. What an unselfish play by number 1 in red, Dante Coulis. He has an outside rocket, passes it up. Cardilla finds the back of the net.
What a shot by Cardilla. I mean, absolute stinger to the off-pipe side. I mean, when we take a replay here, Logan McNaney, a lefty goalie. This is probably one of the hardest shots for McNaney to save. Nips the pipe right there, and McNaney realizes he can't even save that. And a little fist pump for 88. Rutgers on his chest. Eye black is on. The Scarlet Knights tied up here at 3.
Krimenacker being guarded by Stamos. Swim move, shot, save, gobbled up in that Rutgers uniform. Hockey assist on that last Rutgers goal. Erksa, he's been quiet so far here tonight. Course shot to goal. That'll get Erksa on the score sheet with the assist. Jack Course, number 22 in white, with the goal.
That's why they call him the Cadillac. A steady Eddie player that's going to get a couple assists, a couple goals each game. Nothing too flashy, but a great placement here on the shot by Jack Course. Let's start with the save, though, from Logan McNaney, where it all starts. A little swim move, and then a 5-hole save right there, up and out to McDonald. And then coming back on the offensive side, Syracuse, Erksa, Chorus, bing bong. Another 5-hole goal from a guy across the way.
There's 2 critical components to that equation. It did look like Scott had a little bit more of an inside track to the ball. Shot clock does reset as well. So a fresh 60 for Rutgers to work with. Shot, save McNaney. Knobloch coming up on 25 seconds left in the shot clock. Nick Red, but a quick slide. Feet in the crease and a goal. Cardilla. He is a target at 6'2", gets the cut and had just enough English to get it by McNaney.
And it all starts with what we would call the worst nightmare for the Terrapins, a shorty on the Rutgers best midfielder, Shane Knobloch. It all starts with his dodge from the wing, getting it to X. Take a look here, Shane left to left at X, seeing the cutter down below, and just misses the save, Logan McNaney, into the back of the net. The placement there, McNaney almost comes away with it. 88, bringing the juice.
Quick slide. Good recovery by Rutgers. Spanos, he's been quiet after that 4-goal effort a week ago. Nice little feed down low. Rebound picked up and a score. Braden Urksa. If not successful the first time, try again. Initial save by Stoller. Comes right out to number 10. And he looks shaken up. Running off the field, holding that left arm very gingerly is Braden Urksa.
Braden Urksa, one of the shiftiest players in the nation, shoots that first one, doesn't really get it, but sees the ball, tracks it inside, in the goal it goes. Braden Urksa a little bit shooken up though as we look at the replay.
Watch this check. Now, we didn't see it, but there was a check late. It was legal, clean, but it looked like it caught him on maybe the left wrist. There is Urksa being attended to by the Maryland medical staff. Out of the timeout, Syracuse. Give and go for Daniel Kelly and a goal. Jack Corus. We talked about his prowess off ball. He proves us prescient right there. And Maryland has scored the last two to take a 2-goal lead.
I've been seeing this play happen for years. Going back to my travel ball days, getting coached by Brian Kelly, the legend, with Jack Corus and DK. You know, this is a special play here. We've been seeing this, the give and go. Loyola Calvert Hall, FCA, inside. The Cadillac puts it 5-hole.
Looking for an outlet over to Cardilla. Cardilla. Maryland sliding very aggressively, very fast. On the backside, little hitch move, shot, save McNaney.
What a save by McNaney. What an even better move by Knobloch.
Just couldn't solve Logan McNaney. Offsides. We do have 4 seconds left. Here comes Rutgers. Let it go, young man. Trail check. What a play by Ajax Zapatello, but now Zapatello shaken up. Has a ball in his stick now on the short stick defense of Colin Sharkey. 15 to shoot for the Scarlet Knights. Cardilla. Low percentage feed is intercepted by Logan McNaney, so an empty possession. Richmond, good quickness. Cardilla faked the shot and gets stood up. Good defense from Maryland. They create the turnover. All 4 of those shorties are now in the PLL. And how about the interception from Mason Edwards?
Rutgers making the right plays, just not being able to convert on those.
Jack Corus. Give and go. Shot. Right off the kisser of Carden Stoller. Stamos with that game winner in overtime.
Nothing like a game winner from a short stick D-midi.
I tell you, that was a heck of a game. Feed inside to Urksa, save! Carden Stoller stands tall and fights that one off, and then the ensuing ground ball. Great ride from Syracuse. He's not giving up. Udovic, what strength! Certainly feels that Big Tasty has been the best freshman in the conference. And then Quentin Kilrain from Johns Hopkins got Freshman of the Week honors once. Shot, low angle from Knobloch, saved by McNaney. Zach Whittier working against the short stick defense of Brandon Hunt, the transfer from Towson. Long range, that is popcorn. Stoller.
They're getting to good spots. Like that Cordilla shot, I like that. I just don't like the placement of the shot. I think we got to go low or get it to a pipe. They're definitely getting shots, just the placement.
Feet inside, and there it is. Daniel Kelly. Backdoor cut. The catch, shoot. Maryland has that 3-goal lead.
And that's a hat trick for Daniel Kelly. We've seen 2 5-hole goals, and we see another one here. Putting it past Stoller. But Daniel Kelly having himself tonight. It all starts with Ryan Siracusa and the little backdoor cut by Daniel Kelly. Look at it, puts it right past the pipe of Stoller, getting the boys juiced up, and Terps are up 3.
Maryland has scored 3 unanswered, like I said, our biggest lead of the game.
If I'm Rutgers here, we have to get something going.
Got to force the issue, but don't want to be reckless. And there's the way to get the party started. Ross Scott tattoos the upper 90.
You will be seeing this clip on a YouTube highlight tape in years to come. Ross Scott, just a kid from Oregon, making it happen. Sizes up Ajax Zapatello and then slings it from the hip. Paints the top right. Here we go, a little replay here. Sizing up Ajax, as I mentioned, and then just turning on those jets, bringing it from the hip and tattoos it, as Mark would say. Look at,
love the step away. That step away. You know, what you can't let Zapatello get into your body.
It's another big possession here for the Scarlet Knights. To get something on the board here, to only go down by 1, potentially going into the 4th.
Great pick shot. Door was shut by Logan McNaney and on the ensuing ground ball. Richmond missed it, but it stayed. Feed shot. Cordilla. Looks like he hit a pipe. Rutgers is saying it was a goal. But let's take a look at this Colin Cordilla shot.
You know, it might have hit the inside pipe and bounced out. That's what we're thinking, but this is why we're taking a look at the replay. And it did.
That's a goal.
Wow. And no replay for the Big Ten.
Nope. Take a look at the end zone cam. There's a better look at it. That is a goal.
100%.
Wow.
That's tough if you're Rutgers.
And you can see, because of the restart, the goal official was on the end line, so he's not in the position.
And it hits the pipe, so you don't see the net movement for the official. Yeah. That's the tough part.
Well, I mean, listen, you got to watch that thing bounce behind the line. I mean, that is a good foot or 2 behind the goal line. I mean, if I see it, it's almost like it's a pane of glass in front of the...
If I'm a ref, though, what are you thinking? It just hit off McNaney, but it wouldn't bounce that high.
Again, your goal official is all the way on the end line, because they are redshirting Brian Ruppel, who started last year as a true freshman when McNaney went out. So you might have more information than I don't know, man. You're onto something.
Knobloch, Ross, starting with the ball, collecting those defenders, and then passing it to a teammate.
Knobloch gets inside, shot to goal. Big-time players make big-time plays at big moments. And right when they needed him, number 27 in red comes through.
Shane Knobloch, we mentioned it already. Our pick to be the top midi going in the Premier Lacrosse draft. And you see it here, just a veteran move. A right to left, but then he brings it back to the right and sneaks it right by Logan's left foot into that right pipe. Just look at the ball placement. Maybe a little spin on there. And that's a big goal for the Scarlet Knights. Still down by 1.
Shane Knobloch, a member of the under-21 Team USA. He's a 3-time All-American, will be a 4-time All-American. 38 points a year ago. Splain with the pickup. Then he gets harassed. Possession was called, so we got a battle. That's a push in the back. Yep. Loose ball push against Maryland. You love to see coaches making adjustments, awarding kids that have had a good week of practice or good, stacking practices. And there's Richmond, shot, saved by McNaney, but the rebound gobbled up by Ross Scott. Maryland's got the field a little bit unbalanced. Now Rutgers able to recover. Move to cage by Urksa. Urksa doesn't look hampered by what looked to be a hand injury earlier. Feed the slot, shot to goal. Syracuse playing the role of Daniel Maltz. The inside presence slides up a few yards. It gets a clean look on cage.
It's a little light show here in College Park. We've obviously seen that play a ton by Maltz, but Syracuse steps up here. And a great feed by Jack Corus. A little dive in right there. Fundamentals, catch it, release, bottom corner. And celebrating with his teammates is what the Terps are all about.
So while Spanos might not be having his best game offensively, Syracuse, second goal tonight. Corus with the feed, and here comes Weirman out the front door. Shot to score. Luke Weirman showing why he is the All-American and all-time face-off leader in Maryland history.
This place is going crazy. Weirman right down the throat. Nothing like a little Fogo goal. You gotta love it. And little replay here. Coming down right down the middle. Looking off the point guy. Bingo. 5-hole. Give it a stare down. Give it a little stare down too. Do I like it? I love it. And a little stare down. Look at that. That's how the Terps do it. The Terps are now up 3 goals.
2 goals in 3 seconds for Maryland. And it looks like Stoller guessed on that one. He didn't think that Weirman was going to put it right down Route 1. But that was straight up and big ground ball by Jack Corus. Maryland again on the break. Uneven situation. Save Stoller. Brilliant. Foot save. That was something special from Carden Stoller. Here comes Rutgers. They're under the Maryland defense. They have numbers if they want to push. Richmond, feed shot, hit a Maryland defender. Rutgers looked a little tentative in that odd situation. Opportunity. That's when you can kind of tell a kid's tight. You get that wide open look. You're up by 3 goals, but maybe he gets a shot. There he does. It's called karma, and it came around to number 13 in white, and he pots it. Maryland up by 4.
Zach Whittier, a guy in and out of different lineups. Had a shot like we just mentioned, didn't take it. And we'll start with Rutgers actually with Stoller making an unbelievable save on McDonald here. The foot save. Just another key save by 9-2. And then the inside here with Whittier. Just coming right across that high crease. Catch, finish it. And there we go. A little fist pump by 1-3. Zach Whittier putting the Terps up by 4.
Rutgers so far here in the 4th quarter. No goals on 4 shots. Maryland 3 on 5. And Rutgers needs to get to work in a hurry. Shot save McNaney. Amon with the bouncer. 10 seconds to shoot. Spanos trying to get his hands free. He does. Stoller goes to Splitsville to make the stop. Shot and another one. Carden Stoller. Wow. Maryland just milking the clock. They will attack. About 15 seconds left to go, which is now. Shot from Corus. Stoller with the stop. Stoller 13 saves so far here tonight. Scott runs out of angle. McNaney did a nice job matching stick on stick. Michigan losing today to Penn State. They're on a 3-game skid. They'll look to correct the ship against an Ohio State team that all 6 losses have come to teams in the top 10 of the RPI. And that's got to feel good for number 41, Jack Brennan. The coaching staff at Maryland has been waiting for him to break out, make a big play. And that is going to do wonders for the confidence of number 41 in white.
Jack Brennan, a staple for this Maryland offense in years prior, with the little right to left and then right down the alley. The two palms up looking like the adrenaline man, and then the fist pump.
And then the Ivy League tournament, I mean, that is a dogfight. Some separation today as Penn beat Harvard. Harvard was in the 5 slot. Shot saved by McNaney. Army was ranked number 1 a couple weeks ago. They won the star game today over Navy, and then Boston University, who had been playing really good lacrosse, upset at home against Lafayette. Colgate is leading that conference with a record of 4-1.
A lot of ups and downs this year in college lacrosse. Big Ten, ACC, Ivy, Patriot League. Big East today with the Georgetown-Denver game.
Denver, first time in 5 tries. They end a 5-game losing streak to the Georgetown Hoyas. Elliot Dubik just killing time behind the cage. As Maryland continues their dominance over the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As the clock hits triple zeros, Testuda has once again protected the house.
It's dominant Maryland win there